South Carolina fines limits practice test.
Question 1. A route-restricted South Carolina driver's license will allow a driver with a suspended license to travel to and from
Work, school, at subclass. All of these answers are correct.
Answer.
All of these answers are correct.
Question 2. What is the legal back limit for adult drivers in the state of South Carolina?
0.07%, 0.10%, 0.15%, 0.08%.
Answer.
0.07%.
Question 3. If a South Carolina driver is convicted of a controlled substance violation resulting from any controlled substance beside marijuana, the driver will lose his or her license for
30 days, 5 years, 6 months, 1 year.
Answer.
1 year.
Question 4. Refusing to submit to a chemical test for alcohol or drugs will result in immediate license suspension for
6 months, 30 days, 60 days, 90 days.
Answer.
6 months.
Question 5. If an underage South Carolina driver is convicted of a second back offense within a 5-year period, his or her license will be suspended for
1 year, 90 days, 6 months, 30 days.
Answer.
6 months.
Question 6. Upon an underage South Carolina driver's first conviction of driving with the back at or above the legal limit, his or her license will be suspended for
1 year, 6 months, 3 months, 2 years.
Answer.
3 months.
Question 7. If a South Carolina driver disobeys a traffic light, points will be added to his or her driving record.
5, 3, 2, 4.
Answer.
4.
Question 8. Which of the following convictions will result in the addition of 4 points to a South Carolina driving record?
Driving on the wrong side of the road. Failure to give a turning signal. Disregarding the signal of an approaching train. All of these answers are correct.
Answer.
All of these answers are correct.
Question 9. Habitual offender status will be reached when a driver accumulates moving traffic violations that carry points values of at least 4 within a 3-year period.
13, 10, 8, 5.
Answer.
10.
Question 10. A second DUI offense will result in a license suspension period of
3 years, 4 years. 1 year. 2 years.
Answer.
1 year.
Question 11. What is the legal back limit for South Carolina drivers who are under the age of 21?
0.05%. 0.08%. 0.01%. 0.02%.
Answer.
0.01%.
Question 12. If a South Carolina driver operates a vehicle while his or her license is suspended or revoked, the suspension or revocation period will be
reduced by half. Quadrupled. Tripled. Doubled.
Answer.
Doubled.
Question 13. Which of the following are considered major offenses in the state of South Carolina?
Felony in a motor vehicle. Child endangerment. Driving under the influence. All of these answers are correct.
Answer.
All of these answers are correct.
Question 14. A fourth DUI conviction will result in
a 10-year license suspension. A 5-year license suspension. A 2-year license suspension. Permanent loss of driving privileges.
Answer.
Permanent loss of driving privileges.
Question 15. If a South Carolina driver is convicted of transporting alcohol to a minor, his or her license will be suspended for
1 year. 120 days. 6 months. 30 days.
Answer.
120 days.
Question 16. If a South Carolina driver holds a beginner's permit, conditional provisional license, or special restricted driver's license, his or her driving privileges will be suspended for upon the accumulation of 6 points.
90 days. 6 months. 10 days. 30 days.
Answer.
6 months.
Question 17. If a South Carolina driver allows his or her vehicle to be used in a race on a South Carolina public road, his or her license will be suspended for months.
6. 3. 4. 2.
Answer.
3.
Question 18. A record of a driver's violations, not their points additions, will remain on a South Carolina driving record for
5 years. 10 years. 3 years. 1 year.
Answer.
3 years.
Question 19. A conviction of driving in an improper lane will result in the addition of points.
2. 3. 4. 5.
Answer.
2.
Question 20. Which of the following are alternatives to drinking and driving?
Taking public transportation. Using a designated driver. Calling a taxi. All of these answers are correct.
Answer.
All of these answers are correct.
Question 21. Which of the following will not generally result in the suspension of a South Carolina driver's license?
Conviction of hauling illegal whiskey. 2 reckless driving convictions within 5 years. Driving under the influence. A speeding violation.
Answer.
A speeding violation.
Question 22. A South Carolina driver will be given habitual offender status upon conviction of major offenses within a year period.
3, 5, 10. 3, 10. 5, 5.
Answer.
3.
Question 23. Habitual offender status will result in a year suspension period.
3, 4. 2, 5.
Answer.
5.
Question 24. If a South Carolina driver is convicted of passing a stopped school bus, points will be added to his or her driving record.
5, 3, 6. 4.
Answer.
6.
Question 25. A. Conviction of driving with a suspended or revoked license will result in possible imprisonment.
3rd. 1st. 2nd. None of these answers are correct.
Answer.
3rd.
Question 26. A reckless driving conviction will result in the addition of points.
5, 3, 4. 6.
Answer.
6.
Question 27. 3 DUI convictions within a year period will result in an additional suspension period of 4 years.
1, 7. 3, 5.
Answer.
5.
Question 28. A South Carolina driver can reduce his or her points total by completing an approved defensive driving course once every
3 years. 6 months. 1 year. 2 years.
Answer.
3 years.
Question 29. Disregarding a railroad symbol will result in the addition of points to a South Carolina driving record.
7, 4. 5, 6.
Answer.
4.
Question 30. Upon a hit-and-run conviction that results in only property damage, a South Carolina driver will have Points added to his or her driving record.
4, 5, 3, 6.
Answer.
6.
Question 31. A first DUI offense will result in a license suspension period of
6 months, 90 days, 30 days, 10 days.
Answer.
6 months.
Question 32. Operating a vehicle with improper lights will result in the addition of points to a South Carolina driving record.
5, 3, 4, 2.
Answer.
2.
Question 33. Driving on South Carolina roadways demonstrates a driver's implied consent to
Chemical testing for alcohol and drugs. Search of his or her home. Search of his or her vehicle. Release of his or her medical records.
Answer.
Chemical testing for alcohol and drugs.
Question 34. Successful completion of an approved offensive driving course will result in the removal of points from a South Carolina driving record.
4, 2, 3, 5.
Answer.
4.
Question 35. Speeding more than 10 but less than miles per hour over the speed limit will result in the addition of 4 points.
20, 25, 15, 30.
Answer.
25.
Question 36. A South Carolina driver's license will be suspended upon the accumulation of points.
8, 10, 14, 12.
Answer.
12.
Question 37. Speeding or fewer miles per hour over the posted speed limit will result in the addition of 2 points to a South Carolina driving record.
5, 10, 20, 15.
Answer.
10.
Question 38. If a driver has or more reportable traffic accidents within a 2-year period, he or she may be required to retake the state's driving exam.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Answer.
4.
Question 39. Which of the following could adversely affect a South Carolina driver's ability to safely operate a vehicle?
Over-the-counter cold medications. Illegal drugs. Prescription pills. All of these answers are correct.
Answer.
All of these answers are correct.
Question 40. Which of the following conviction will not result in a 4-point addition to a South Carolina driving record?
Unlawful passing. Failure to yield right-of-way. Following too closely. A defective taillight.
Answer.
A defective taillight.
Question 41. Which of the following will help a driver sober up before hitting the road?
Milk. Food. Coffee. None of these answers are correct.
Answer.
None of these answers are correct.
Question 42. If a South Carolina driver is convicted of a controlled substance violation resulting from marijuana, his or her license will be suspended for
30 days. 1 year. 6 months. 5 years.
Answer.
6 months.
Question 43. Which of the following will result in license revocation in the state of South Carolina?
Failure to stop after involvement in an accident. A driver becomes physically incompetent to drive. Careless driving resulting in a fatal accident. All of these answers are correct.
Answer.
All of these answers are correct.
Question 44. South Carolina drivers who are under the age of may have their licenses cancelled if their parents withdraw their signature from the driver's license application.
21. 18. 16. 15.
Answer.
18.
Question 45. A second conviction of transporting alcohol to a minor will result in loss of driving privileges for
2 years. 6 months. 120 days. 1 year.
Answer.
1 year.
Question 46. After, points will be completely removed from a South Carolina driving record.
1 year. 90 days. 5 years. 2 years.
Answer.
2 years.
Question 47. If convicted of racing on a public road, a South Carolina driver's license will be suspended for
30 days. 90 days. 1 year. 3 years.
Answer.
1 year.
Question 48. Points additions will be reduced by half after remaining on a South Carolina driving record for
30 days. 3 years. 1 year. 5 years.
Answer.
1 year.
Question 49. If an underage South Carolina driver refuses to submit to chemical testing, his or her license will be suspended for
6 months. 10 days. 30 days. 60 days.
Answer.
6 months.
Question 50. If a South Carolina driver is convicted of driving 55 miles per hour in a 30-mile-per-hour zone, points will be added to his or her driving record.
8, 5, 6, 7,
Answer.
6. Thank you for watching the video and wish you will get your driver license soon.